Welcome everybody to the Latin Nerds Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for Dune Part 2. Of course, the highly anticipated sequel. I know I'm late to the party with this. I was out of the country when the screening came out, so I didn't get a chance to catch it earlier, just not as early as I would like. Of course, the fan event yesterday. And this one here, listen, I'm a fan of Dune. I like the original Dune. I think it's a little bit overhyped, overrated. It's a lot of sand and ships. It's basically it. I'm just joking, but for the most part, it's visually interesting. It's incredibly well crafted. It's a good story. It was just for me, the pacing was off and it was very long, and it was very dense, and it should have thought moved along a little bit at a faster rate. But I did anticipate that other sequels were going to change because a lot more happens. That being said, I was still looking forward to this one. Reviews, everyone's been raving about it. It's the greatest thing they've ever seen. It's a masterpiece. Oh my God. And the best, I've seen clips, people saying it's the best movie they've seen in 10 years and all that. And I'll say this, calm down. Okay, I don't think it's a masterpiece, but it's a fantastic movie. It really is. It is a really well done film. Again, Denis Villeneuve directing both films. So he's one of my favorite directors. He's a master of filmmakers, no doubt about it. And this was fantastic. Listen, this was a far superior film than the second one here. And then this one here, obviously picking up the events of the last film. We got Zendaya having a bigger role in this one. Of course, Timothée Chalamet coming back, Javier Bardem, Rebecca Ferguson, etc. Great cast all around. Florence Pugh's in this. Christopher Walken's got like a smaller role in this. I love me some Christopher Walken. And like I said, this movie here, picking up after the events, and it's definitely a much better film, better paced. There's a lot more to it, a lot more action, and mythology is built better, and it gets more expansive. And there's also the huge thing about they always harp on the thing about the Messiah and those who believe, those don't believe, with Paul, of course, the main character, and who he is, and and he uses that to his advantage to help accomplish what he's trying to accomplish and put the people of Arcadis together. That being said, like I said, so there's a lot here. Like the first one is very dense, a lot to it, and it's long, and it does feel a little bit long. I will admit to that, but the difference between the first and second one is that there's so much more to enjoy visually in this one. The action sequences are great. There's some really cool hand-to-hand fight combat, which done really well. A couple of minor complaints sometimes when it gets to a little bit of a bigger battle towards the end. It's hard to tell who's who at times. And then there's one particular thing I had a huge gripe with one of the characters who was in the original, one of with the villains, and there's a moment there where he's got this kind of a fight come. He's a one-on-one fight with another character. I don't want to spoil it, but the point is that came out incredibly anticlimactic. But again, I'm nitpicking. I really am. For the most part, this is a wonderful film. It really is. It's worth the hype. I get it. Again, it's not a masterpiece. It's not the greatest movie I've seen in 10 years and all. It's relax, but it's a great film, thoroughly entertaining, packed with just mythos and great characters. I think that Chalamet did a much better job in this one, the first one, and there's a lot going on here. Like, and ultimately, listen, if you like the first one, you're gonna love this one. If you weren't a fan of Dune, I'm not sure this is really gonna change your mind, to be honest with you. But I still think maybe go back, rewatch it, and watch this one. You may change your mind because now, and where it leaves off, there's a bigger story to continue, right? And I love how this movie ended, how it kind of wrapped up. Really great. So absolutely, this is a must watch, no doubt about it. You guys check it out. Let me know. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.